Hey, this is Josh Wink, and let's see, I'm in the Arches at the end of a very successful pressure night once again, and me and my friends have just cleaned up the joint out of all the drinks and mess we made, and let's see, it's past 3 o'clock, so unfortunately the mass of people are out at the kebab shop right now waiting for one more tune. The album is going to be coming out in January, hopefully on Ovum. It's called When a Banana Was Just a Banana. And it's a combination of all different kinds of sounds, from deeper funky stuff to my take on different kinds of electronic music. When you're growing up, a banana was just a banana. But when you become older, it turns into something more than just a banana. Whatever it may be for you, you know. And it's also the same with music. When you grow up, music was just music. It was how it was. You liked it regardless if it was this or that. And then when you grow older, you lose that innocence, and then all of a sudden you're criticizing music, or you're saying, I don't like it because it sounds like this or that. And the age of innocence of music for me has been lost in a sense. And for me, it was kind of a, I don't know, stupid way of saying that, but also giving homage to my favorite fruit. A true fan of someone, of an artist, kind of knows that what they do. And I mean, I've done minimal, I've done techno, house, deep house, and it's reflecting on the label that I run as well. So I think people know that I do remixes and do deeper vocal stuff as well too, but also people sometimes expect me to make tunes like Higher States or Don't Laugh or I Am Ready or Super Freak or How's Your Evening So Far or Are You There, or you know, so I think people understand that, oh, it sounds like a Wink production, but we didn't know it was him, but we kind of thought it was. So I always like to kind of keep the passion alive and kind of just do what I feel comfortable with, rather than the trend of whatever it may be. I mean, most of the music I release is stuff that's old anyways, that I never put out, and I play out and people are like, yo, what's this? You did this 4 years ago? Well, why don't you put it out? So that's a lot of what's going on right now. music that crossed boundaries in between house people or techno people playing it. You know, I could have a record that that I made that someone like Danny Teneglia or Lily Vega will play in the same record. Someone like Slam or Richie Houghton or Carl Cox will play the same record. And this was kind of up to par with my lines of wanting to blend and blur the definitions of house music and techno. Very influential in my roots growing up with New York and Chicago house, a mixture of the two, yet keeping the Wink kind of production sound in it, but more in a housey feeling. A lot of the music is music that I've never released, but I've done a long time ago. And for me, it's cool because the sounds have kind of slowed down. It's becoming more house-oriented, the nightclubs, rather than banging hard techno. And for me, it's good because I started with house, and I've always have some sort of a housey swing element in it. And a lot of the album is based on, you know, 90s feeling of house music in the US with production of now in the last couple of years. The beautiful thing about DJing for me is that it's completely spontaneous. I start one place and then I end up some other place, and then at the end of the night I could feel good about it, but I may want to go to a different area. And tonight I wanted to play a little bit more of my own music, and I didn't so much. I played a couple tracks, but more or less samples and some stuff on Ovum. But I like the fact that you can play pumping here, but deep. It has emotional feeling and it has soul and funk in it, but it still has the balls to kick a dance floor. I'm still very fortunate to do what I do. I have a lot of passion, and I really vibe off of people. I mean, I smile because I enjoy creating music, performing, making music out of music when I DJ, performing for the people, and it makes me happy when they're there, and it shows, and it's nice, and people actually, they comment about that too. They're like, you know, you look very confident, and you look like you're having a good time, and to me that makes me very happy. Some people do the hands up in the air and come on, and that's not me either, but I like to smile. I like to feel the music, and yeah, some people are always looking in the computers, are always looking in the vinyl, and I was like, hey, look up, you got a crowd there, you know? But I like smiling. I like to be happy.